What's up, guys? Mr. Fit to Flourish, and today we're going to talk about the upcoming week in stocks, okay? And this is brought to you by First Team Investing. I think we got the best team in the world, and I always say this in our little spiel here. So we do this every week. We do it at 11 a.m. every Sunday in our group. We do a stocks and coffee, and we talk about the past week, our past plays, what's upcoming in the upcoming week, and how to navigate the markets. And again, it's led by myself, Mr. Fit to Flourish, and K5, as well as a former big bank executive. So two former college football players, currently a doctor, and then K5 is a real estate agent, and then we have a former big bank exec leading this team. So we go absolutely crazy with the trading and investing, right? But it's not, we all start with the quote, and our quote this week is, "It's not how much you carry that makes you strong, it's how much you can let go." So it's all about letting go of those things that we term as anchors in your past. They hold you down. You got to let go of that anchor in order to continue moving forward. All right. And like I said, I think we have the best team in the world. So some of our play calls this week, we had MSTR calls multiple times. We're going to talk about that in a second. SPY calls, we ton of SPY calls. Breakout levels were there. SMCI calls, Uber calls, you name it. We were crushing it. Right now, in this Trump era of presidency, we're seeing a lot of liquidity sweeps and big moves up and down. Okay, and we're seeing a lot of back and forth with tariffs and news just coming up in the markets. All right, and we also have a yacht mastermind mixer that's finally upcoming this week. This weekend, pretty excited to see everyone on the team and to talk some stocks and have some fun. All right. So economic data from this past week. Going to update this section soon. It was kind of overshadowed by a lot of the tariff stuff going on and crypto stuff going on, so it wasn't too big, but we do have some stuff upcoming this week that we're going to be talking about. Delta Airlines earning recap. So we saw that revenue came in above, slightly above the consensus, so slightly above expectations with beat. Adjusted EPS was also a beat. So really good response and a really good earnings that came out of Delta. So shares jumped 12% in pre-market and intraday trading. So it was absolutely insane. So analysts also upgraded their price targets on Delta as well. Okay, what's going on in the market? So we saw the S&P 500 hit all-time highs again this week. NASDAQ sustaining all-time highs. And the Dow is now coming up on it. There's a lot of AI optimism, and then strong earnings are in effect as well. And we're going into earnings season for tech as well. What did we see on Friday? We saw a little bit of a pullback, which is fine. We need a little bit of a breather. We're just ripping straight up, which is not really too healthy for trading and investing. We have to get these pullbacks so that price can be satisfied and orders can be satisfied and filled on both sides. Okay. And then what happened with Tesla? So Tesla actually got killed the week prior to this week, where Elon Musk was kind of yapping on Twitter and attacking President Trump, right? But we saw that they bounced back this week. Tesla held that 293 key level and absolutely ripped $20. So really big comeback for Tesla this week. And then in terms of commodities and bonds, you could take a look at that on your own time. And we saw a lot of tariff escalation. So today, Trump, and today's Saturday, by the way, July 12th, Trump announced plans for 35% tariffs on Canada and up to 15 to 20% across other trading partners. And he's also saying with Canada, if Canada decides to tariff back, he's going to double the tariffs. It's kind of crazy. It's like a crazy war going on right now. But keep in mind, the deadline for these countries is August 1st for tariffs now. All right. Retail boost. So we saw that. Okay, so crypto. What is going on in the crypto corner? So crypto, we see Bitcoin is at all-time freaking highs, trading over 118K as institutional ETFs and on-chain metrics soared. Okay, so this was absolutely insanity. Okay, so crypto sentiment was also bullish. Okay, and we're seeing a lot of these crypto-associated stocks rip to infinity. So keep them on watch. Things like Mara, Mara, MSTR, Coin. A lot of these crypto-related stocks are absolutely flying. Okay. And resilient despite pressure. So we're seeing stocks held at record levels and supported by strong earnings again in AI hype. Okay. So yeah, keep that in mind. And then in terms of year-to-date performance, I kind of like to look at this. So year-to-date performance, we're seeing the S&P 500 up 6% on the year now, and it was down actually really bad. So this is pretty insane. I think technically almost up like 40% from those lows. We were at like 480, now we're at 620. What is it, like 30, almost 30%? 30. Yeah, it's almost 30%. Dang, it's crazy. From lows. All right, small caps are finally positive. NASDAQ positive, Bitcoin very big positive. And keep in mind, Bitcoin was at about 70K, now trading at 118K. That's well over 50%. That's crazy. It's actually, it's insane to think about. An asset class moving that much is pretty insane. All right, and then earnings this week, kind of packed this week with big bank sourcing, BlackRock, State Street, Citi, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, all on before the open on Tuesday, and then after hours on Tuesday, nothing crazy. Before market opens on Wednesday, we're going to see GS, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, PNC Bank, and then after hours, United Airlines, and then TSM, so Taiwan Semiconductors on Thursday. That's going to set the tone pretty much for like our chips and semiconductor plays. It's going to set the tone there. And then we have Netflix also going to be setting the tone here for our Mag 7 and some of our large cap, mega cap stocks. That's going to set the tone for earnings season as well. Economic data this week. So economic data, we're going to see nothing on Monday really. And then core CPI is going to come in on Tuesday. Core PPI on Wednesday. So those economic indicators as well as the bank earnings are going to kind of provide either a boost to the markets or kind of cause us to kind of consolidate if it's not looking so hot. But it kind of looks like things are going to be turning out really well. So I think that could provide a CPI, a good CPI print, as well as good bank earnings can provide really a boost to the markets. Then we talked about some potential long-term additions earlier this week, and then some plays that I am watching. And I kind of have like a detailed play type of thing that I'm going to be doing for our Discord. Again, link for the free 3-day trial is still up in the bio. Saw a lot of new faces this week. Joined literally right on time when we called that massive MSTR play. It was disgusting. But anyways, yeah, massive play there. And then events likely to improve volatility. So yeah. So events that are going to likely improve volatility of cryptocurrency. Again, like I said, like miners like Riot, HUD8, MSTR. These things are going to because this week is crypto week, July 14th to the 18th. Just keep that in mind and watch it. Okay. Stop sharing this tab here, but just kind of wanted to kind of go over what's happening this week. Again, we have CPI Tuesday. That's going to kind of affect the markets. Pre-market, you're going to see that. PPI 8:30 a.m. So that's an hour before market opens on Wednesday. Jobless claims on Thursday, and then not really anything crazy on Friday. We got consumer sentiment, but that's about it. But Monday through Friday, you want to be watching crypto plays, and just it's going to be a really bullish sentiment. It's going to be pretty much life-changing type of money that you can make if you get in on those plays. So keep that in mind going into the markets this week, and then also kind of be careful trading stocks that can be affected by tariffs. Because we are going to get a lot of deals being done, and they might not look so hot and can cause some retracements or major corrections. So overall sentiment for this week, very bullish, extremely bullish. We're probably going to create more highs. Everyone keeps trying to time the top, and the more you try to time the top, the more that the market is going to run. Okay, it's kind of a paradoxical thing. Anyways, it's your boy, Mr. Fit to Flourish. Hopefully this helps somebody out there in your plans and week to trade, and I'm outie. What's up, guys? It's your boy, Mr. Fit to Flourish. If you like this content when it comes to trading or fitness or just growing in person, feel free to click any of the links in the bio. So we have a link for our Discord for trading, and that trading Discord, we have a free 3-day trial that's going on. But if you're not someone who really likes trading, or if you want to grow as a person in terms of mindset, your finance, your health, wealth, spiritual fitness, and you like that content, we do have a group specifically tailored to helping men grow. That Discord Link is in the bio. We have a free section, and then we have a paid section where we go more in detail and do one-on-ones. If you want to do one-on-ones, again, those links have all the things that you want to see. If you want to see more of this content, you like this content, keep liking, subscribing, and doing all that YouTube-y stuff. Check out the Discords down in the links below. Good morning, welcome to the Fit to Flourish podcast. Let's talk wellness, finance, and growth.